Hi, my name is Jake Shear, and the presentation I'm doing is on the documentary Trainwreck Poop Cruise. So most people, when thinking about a cruise, often imagine paradise with sunny skies, nonstop activities to do, and some fun while you're on holidays. But that could only be the exact opposite of what happened in the poop cruise in real life and what was described in the documentary. Okay, so what went wrong? Basically, what went wrong was everything was normal, normal holiday trip, but then a fire broke out early in the morning, like it was still dark out, and destroyed the generator. And the generator's the main thing used on the ship to for power. So loss of the generator causes everyone on board to suffer and ultimately just be stuck on the boat, like having to live off limited amenities just until they can get saved. Okay, so living conditions within the boat. What was it like? Well, to start off, the AC totally failed. So people who were like really hot in their room, many of them put mattresses outside, put like covers over them. It was not like ideal. Like everyone was sleeping next to each other, no privacy at all. Flooding would happen on the cruise in like random spots, like people didn't even expect, like with toilet water, which is really gross. Everyone was really disgusted by this. And also, people didn't have their own toilets to use. They didn't have the ability to poop in their own toilet. They had to use bags and stuff their poop within a bag, which can just go to show how terrible living like that was. Um, in addition to everything else, there were shortages. Everyone was fighting for food. Nobody knew when they were going to get saved. And yeah, okay, so pathos within the documentary. These are just two pictures within people getting documented in the movie that were on the cruise. So basically, the movie uses pathos to emotionally connect with the audience of the document when how the documentary is filled by showing real people that were on the cruise and showing their situation and kind of spreading information about their situation as if they are exactly like us, which is pretty true, that we're all people, and showing how they dealt with such a catastrophe. And it really makes you picture like what went on. Like the documentary showed what went on the boat. Everything everyone had to deal with, the emotions that people felt, the feeling of uncertainty, the feeling of survival, the feeling of something ideal happening, and for it to all go into a terrible nightmare. And also the background music on the film really goes to, it's like very ominous at times, really kind of set the scene, like how scary and unpredictable it was too. And then logos with documentary. Okay, so logos is used in the documentary by providing statistics to people and showing through stats how terrible this situation was. Statistics said in the film were that 4,000 people were on the boat and 4,000 of people had to deal with unstable living conditions, like uncertainty. So not just one person, but 4,000 people had to feel a similar or the same feeling of being uncertain and feeling trapped within the boat, not knowing what to do. It also explained, the documentary also explained how the fire really, shut off different parts of the ship and how that occurrence made people's living conditions terrible. And by using these real videos and people's reports, the documentary becomes more credible because just because it was something reported on the news and people have said their thoughts about it, really showing it to you on video, like real people that are on the crew, shows factual authenticity to why it's legit. And thank you for watching. These are my references too from where I got some of the photos. Thank you.